I want you to remember back to the last time you achieved something like quite good or quite special or quite meaningful. So you may have landed a job promotion or a job itself, or you may have started a business and earned a certain amount of money, or landed a certain type of client, or bought a certain type of car or house, or got into a relationship, or achieved something in the gym. Could be anything. So remember that time, go back to that moment. And then I want you to be honest with yourself. You don't have to tell me the truth. I don't care. But I want you to be honest with yourself and look at your behaviour right after that achievement. Could have been seconds after that achievement, could have been minutes, hours, days. But I want you to look at your behaviour. And I want you to think if you did any of the following. Post it on social media. Message your friends about it. Told your parents. Told the person you're in a relationship with. See, there's no judgment from me. Again, I say this in most of my videos now, and if I don't, it's because I've forgotten to say it. There's no judgment from me. I'm just trying to help people become aware of their actions, what they're doing, and why they're doing them. And why maybe they're not feeling how they've been trying to feel for so long. Which is, I'm guessing, good, happy, better, all of the above, and more possibly. So, quick story. In fact, it's a load of stories wrapped up in one. Whenever I've achieved something in the past, and I'm not going to list my achievements here because I don't need to, but whenever I've achieved something in the past, I've let other people know about it. I've either posted it on social media, I've either told friends, the person I'm in a relationship with, or my parents. So here's a question. Who would you be? What would you do? What would you stop doing if no one could find out? If no one could know? Matt, you're not insisting that I'm an evil person and would go around doing evil things, are you? No. I'm not... I'm not hinting at that at all. But what I've found with me personally in the past is I've tried to get love, approval, appreciation, admiration off everyone else other than the guy in the mirror. So what if, no matter how much love, admiration, approval, respect, just appreciation, acceptance, what if none of that from other people was ever going to be good enough? What if it was never going to be good enough ever? No matter how much you got, what if none of it was ever good enough? And what if all you're doing and all you've done and all you're about to do, if you don't change from this moment, is just to get all that stuff from people outside of you? What if it was never enough? And what if you gave up on who you really are and what you really wanted to do in fear of not getting those things from other people? What if you laying on your deathbed in however many years' time, looking back and going, shit, I did all of that stuff just to get the approval and love and appreciation, acceptance of other people, and now it doesn't matter because I'm about to die, and nothing matters at all right now because I'm about to die? That's a really good exercise, by the way, is imagining, you've probably done it already or you've heard about it, imagine you're actually on your deathbed. Actually go there. Actually imagine you're on, and you actually might be, but imagine you're on your deathbed and look back at how you could have lived your life, how you want to live your life, how you don't want to live your life, and then come from that place today, this moment, right now, after this video. Or just start by asking the question, who would I be and what would I do if I didn't fear the rejection from others, if I didn't fear the judgment from others, if I didn't need approval, acceptance, love, appreciation, admiration, respect from other people, if I didn't need anything from anybody, if I didn't chase it, if I didn't seek it out, what would I do for me? What would I do for me? And it might not be different to what you're currently doing. You might be totally in alignment with who you are, your desires, what you are, what's trying to come through you. You may be totally in alignment with that. And if you are, let's celebrate it, because the world needs more people like that. Less people seeking approval and appreciation and acceptance from other people, and more people seeking approval, acceptance and appreciation from themselves. Not even seeking it, just actually having it, giving in themselves approval, appreciation, love, respect, admiration. That's what the world needs, more of that. No more of, oh, I'm going to post something so I hope somebody likes me, and then I'm going to get that little 2-second dopamine fix, that high from someone liking my stuff, liking my photo that I filtered the fucking hell out of. How many people have you seen do that? I've done it in the past. Feels good for about half a second. And then you're chasing the next high, the next fix, just like a drug addict. Social media is pretty much just like a drug. And that's why I came off it, and that's why the first 3 days of being off social media, I was like a drug addict that had just been stripped from his heroin and crack cocaine. It was horrible for the first 3 days. My brain was like, I don't know who's looking at my stuff, who's liking my stuff, let's go and see if... It was horrible. I don't know how long I've been without social media now, a couple of weeks. But I'm kind of over that. Because I've given myself acceptance to accept me for who I am, what I want, what I desire, what I love, what I don't love. All of that stuff, not trying to fit into some societal way of doing and being. Again, you might not change what you're doing, you might not change who you're being, but you're giving yourself permission to be you rather than looking for permission and approval of other people. So who would you be if you didn't need other people to be proud of you? Hence the title of the post, Are You Proud of Me? That's what I used to go through my life asking my parents, are you proud of me? Are you proud of me? Not actually, I wouldn't actually go to them and ask them, are you proud of me? But I would tell them of all the stuff that I had achieved in the hope that they'd say, oh, I'm proud of you, son. And what's really interesting is one day I achieved something. I'm not going to say what it is, don't need to. I achieved something and my dad told me, he's like, oh, I'm proud of you, son. And again, for about half a second, it was like, oh, I got the thing I thought I wanted. And then it's like, oh, that hasn't really given me what I thought I was going to feel. That's what caused me to go inside and do the work and go on this journey that I've been on for however many years. Of giving myself permission, approval, acceptance. Being proud of myself. Not needing anything from anybody else. So who would you be if you didn't need other people to be proud of you? If after achieving something you just sat with it and went, yeah, I did that. What's the next thing? Rather than going, look at what I've achieved. Are you proud of me? And I'm not saying you do that. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. But I can tell you now, from being someone who sought approval from other people, and now someone who, again, I haven't nailed it. It's not 100% perfect. I do have to check in from time to time why I'm doing a thing. Am I doing a thing because I want other people to be proud of me? And am I doing a thing to fit into the expectations that other people have of me? Or am I doing it because it's what I'm called to do and it's what I feel I should be doing through here and what life wants to do through me and what my soul and heart and my intuition wants to do through me? I do have to check in from time to time. So no, I'm not absolutely perfect with it, but we're moving forwards. If you care, you might. I don't even think you care about me. Like most people, we just care about ourselves. That's why it helps to not care what other people think, because no one's thinking of you at all. They're too busy thinking of what you think about them. That's the most ironic thing about this planet and us human beings, is we care so much about what other people think, yet they're just thinking what we're thinking of them. So, don't look for permission from me to go and be who you really are and do what you really want to do and fully live into your desires and beliefs and values and all of that stuff. Ask yourself, who would I be without the need for approval, acceptance, love from other people? Who would I be if I just gave all of those things to myself and that was enough? Who would I be? What would I do? Maybe go and start a list. Go and write some stuff down. What would you do? Here's the great question. What would you do if no one could find out? That's a good one to start with. Because then you can look at all the why you've got shame around that stuff. And then you can look at, well, if I just did it anyway and people didn't approve of it, what would it matter? Because at least you'd be doing it for you. Thanks for watching. Take care. I'll speak to you soon.